why greetings everyone. This is Staying in the Light. Uh, I'm an elderly. I don't feel old, but you can look at me and say, yeah, he's old. But why do people try to make that like you old, like that's something bad? Wouldn't you like to live to be an old age? Do you think it's a shame to be old? I'm trying to understand the mindset because I get a lot of comments. Oh, grandpa, how old you? I mean, it's a lot of hatred for old people. Okay, maybe that's it. Because our generation, you feel sold you out. Yeah, that could be it. But these reality shows that's play around the world, like uh, Pawn Shop, when you got these people acting crazy, uh, Springer, Morovich, you're showing us in our worst, at our worst. That's very bad. That's evil when you show people at their worst. Why don't you balance it with showing us at our best? The Cosby Show. The Cosby Show showed us as our best. But you don't want to show that image. That's why you tarnish the image of Bill Cosby so nobody watches shows. So he can't make money off his airing of his shows. That's some evil stuff, I'm telling you. We wasn't cursing. We was holding moral values. He was America's dad, for God's sake. Y'all gave him that title. And then one day you wake up and say, no, he's the America's rapist. We're going to bring up something that happened 60 years ago because we want his property. For all the evil you see coming from, you say, so-called black people, you the cause of it. You created it. You got to deal with it. And you haven't dealt with it in love. Even now, the president is trying to help these cities get some order back to it. It's not white people stopping it. It's black people in charge of these cities don't want nothing to change because they're getting paid off of the crime. That's why they don't want it to change. They're part of the problem. Yeah, they get government subsidies for the crime, so they're not trying to stop it. These are those dirty Moors. The one who came here with Columbus. Columbus himself was one. Because they chased him out of Spain. So he said, well, let me see if I can go here and enslave these people. There are other Moors who was already here. That's my descendants. The Mississippian, Washita Moor, not Moor, Moor. They was already here. My ancestors didn't come here. They was already here. So you have to learn to distinguish the good Moors from the bad Moors. But I really come to talk about the image that we have that's spread about us abroad. They're spreading images of us as being so evil, so wicked, so crazy. They don't know we are the most sane, honorable people on the planet in our own environment. Would you see us acting out like that? It's because we've been put out of our we've been taken out of our identity. They stole everything from us. So how you expect people to act? They don't care. They just don't know how to handle it. Some people know how to deal with it, how to handle it, how to roll with it, how to stay sane, how to keep their mind by educating themselves. The lazy person ain't trying to educate themselves. They just don't care. They're the ones you want to destroy, the ones you have destroyed. So the solution is this, my people, I'm talking to you. Don't look for anybody to help you. You got to help yourself. You got to come together as a people and have your own communities. That's the only way. Stop cursing the boss because you're going to his job. Unite with other people and produce your own community. You don't want a job. A job is a plantation, it's slavery. You weren't made to be an underling under somebody else's dream. You wasn't made for that. That's why you're having problems. So, you want your situation to change, my people? You got to change things in your situations. You got to stop being satisfied with a job and start creating jobs and opportunities and unite with your people. Yeah, they crazy. You got to work with that. You got to educate them. He's not going to do it. It's to their benefit for us to be crazy and silly and stupid. It's to his advantage. So now you see who your real friends are. Skin folks don't mean kin folks. That's one thing you got to learn. And they don't mean because somebody's not your color that he's automatically your enemy. No. You got to find out who your friends are. And the more you do for yourself, the more they're going to help you. Because God helped those who help themselves. The more you want to beg for somebody to give you something, the more you should be kicked in the behind. Why you want to beg somebody? Man, you should be ashamed to do that. Anyway, thank y'all for being respectful and respecting me as I come here and share my truth. I love y'all for that. Kind of surprised me when I don't get cursed out. I guess because I can handle it. They'll go to somebody who can't handle it. But you got to handle it, people. Whatever's going on with you, you got to look for a better day. When you get able to unite with other people that are like-minded, who want to build something, who want to build a community. I don't want to be around people who don't want to build their community. Stay away from me. You talking about your job. Get away from me. You talking about just making money to put back into a system that oppresses you. Get away from me.